Greetings comic book fans, and welcome to another SuddenlyComics.com video. So today I'm going to show you some of the comics that came in through the post recently. I'm going to focus on one of my main collections, which is Fantastic Four. Now these comics, I think, demonstrate that you can get deals on eBay. So I was searching around for Fantastic Fours on eBay, and I found a seller who I have bought from before, who was selling a number of Silver Age Fantastic Fours, and they were on a 7-day auction. So she got about 7 or 8 up for auction, and there was 7 of them that I hadn't got. So I put them on a watch list and counted down the days, and the auction was ending between about 5:30 a.m. and 6:30 a.m. on a Monday morning. So that wasn't this Monday, it was the previous Monday. So I thought, well, I'll get up early and have a go at these because there's some really nice comics. So, and it was interesting because there's one key comic in here that's a big comic, and there were a couple of people around bidding, so whether it was other people in the UK who'd got up early like me, or whether it was somebody in the States who'd spotted them, I don't know. So there were a couple of other bidders around, but they weren't bidding on all the comics. So first up, and this was the first one that I bid for, we have got Fantastic Four 100, Fantastic Four 62. Here we go. And this is the first appearance of this gentleman here, who is called Blastar. So this was when it was approaching. I go into the last minute bid in the last 10 seconds or so. I decide on my maximum bid and I put it in with about 6-7 seconds to go. Okay, this was sitting at around about, I think it was sitting at around about £14. I put my bid in, my maximum bid, at about £25, and I won this for £15.50, which I think is a great bargain. First appearance of Blastar. Also, it's a nice UK price variant, which I prefer. I think these are rarer, and I think as the market develops and becomes more sophisticated, and UK variants are separately graded on the censuses, the UK price variants will become worth more because there are fewer of them. Right, so that was the first one. Okay, the next one was the big one. This is Fantastic Four number 67. Okay, and this is the first appearance of him, who later goes on to be Adam Warlock. So this is a key book. It's the first appearance of Adam Warlock as him. Comics in pretty good condition. It's got a bit of writing on it here. Somebody's written a shilling on it here, and there's also a bit just up here. So, but I think cleaned, pressed, this could be a reasonable mid-graded copy. There were 2 or 3 other bidders on for this. So going into the last minute, I think it was sitting about £45. I put my maximum bid in at about 6-7 seconds. I put a maximum bid in of £76, and I won this for £67. A real bargain. And really, I mean, it's one I hadn't been able to expected to be able to pick up, because it's getting really pricey. Okay, next up we have a couple of comics where nobody else was bidding, which was great. So first up we have got Fantastic Four 75. This has got a cover with Galactus and Silver Surfer on it. This is a cent copy. It has got a UK price sticker on it up here, but I think I can get that off without damaging the comic. Really nice condition. Nobody else was bidding on it. I got this for the minimum bid price again, which I think was around about £12.50. Complete bargain. You can get bargains on these eBay auctions if nobody else has spotted them and the person has started the auction at a low bid. Really pleased to have picked that one up. And the next issue, it's not as valuable, and again nobody else was bidding on this. I picked this up for £10.50. It's number 76. Right, and the last one, I thought this would be attracting a lot of attention, but going into the last minute, this was still sitting at about £15. And I've talked about Fantastic Four annuals before. I've got number 1, I've got number 2, I've got 3, I've got 4. I've got 4 and I've got 5, but I haven't got this one. This is Fantastic Four annual number 3. I hadn't got it. It's the wedding of Sue and Reed Richards. Virtually every Marvel character you can imagine comes to the wedding and is on the cover. This was sitting at £15, and I thought this is going to go in the last minute. So again, I put a bid in of £67 as my maximum bid for this, and I won it for £16. Really pleased to have picked these comics up. There was one that I was going after, I didn't get. I had only bid about £22 and I think it went for 24. So, but not bad. I got 6 out of 7. Right, the second one is a slightly different story. So this was on eBay. It was a selection of Fantastic Fours, not nice Silver Age ones. These are sort of mid-range Fantastic Fours. But I'd only got, and then this guy had got a lot. I think it's something like 7 or 8 comics, and he was asking £20, and I looked at it and I thought, I've got one of them, not great. Anyway, I then got one of those messages that said the seller is offering you these comics for £15. I presume that went out to anybody who was watching them. So I went for it. I bought them for £15. So here we go. These ones, and the really nice condition. These came in. They were obviously from a collector who was selling from his own collection, and they're really nice condition. So we got Fantastic Four 157. I've got a Doom cover. Carnage at Castle Latveria. We have got Fantastic Four 158, Invaders of the Fifth Dimension, Fantastic Four 168, a nice cover here with Luke Cage on it. Fantastic 474, this is the one I've got, but this one is actually in better condition than the one I've got. The Titan called Torgo. Next up, it's a nice one. It's Fantastic Four 175, and we have got the High Evolutionary and Galactus fighting it out on the cover. I think we're going to see Galactus and the High Evolutionary in the MCU in the next few years. So a clash between the High Evolutionary and Galactus I think is worth having. Next up we've got Fantastic Four 178, The Brute, and also the Frightful Four make an appearance. Fantastic Four 186, Enter Salem's 7. There we go. And Fantastic Four 187, Trouble Times 2. And the last one, and this is Fantastic Four 189, and this is the only one with a sort of issue with it. It's got a bit of a curl on it, but I can press that out. Fantastic Four 189. So, you know, for 15 quid I got those comics for about £2 each, which, you know, for comics from, where are we with these, 1970s, yeah, 1977, I think is pretty good for some nice, clean, Fantastic Four copies. Okay, comic book fans, I hope you've enjoyed that quick run through of some recent Fantastic Four purchases to add to my growing Fantastic Four collection. Enough said.